Nation, welcome back to another video, man. Today, guys, we're gonna be watching some insane and creepy TikToks that's gonna haunt your dreams, you know what I'm saying? And see if they're really scary or not. Let's get straight into the video. Comment, like, subscribe. Let's go.
Everybody don't deserve to be around you. Everybody don't deserve to feel your energy. You don't need to give your energy to just anybody. You gotta be careful. I'm really mindful on who I let in. Because this space right here is sacred. You gotta be conscious.
I mean, they are stable.
And
Under the ground.
That's them interdimensional beings right there. You gonna need that magnetite dust, man, because ain't no guns gonna do nothing. You either need that magnetized pressure in order to hit them or fight them, but I promise you, no projectile weapons are gonna do anything. You need that magnetite dust to catch them so where they can't move, and then you need that magnetized pressure to beat that etheric out their ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what makes y'all think that there can't be negative entities on a higher dimension or interdimensional. Because this is crazy. I still want to smoke in 5D. I don't know what y'all talking about. The smoke will continue in 5D. It'd be so crazy because it's like, what are y'all fighting for? To keep the same shit that y'all been doing?
Fuck. Damn, that shit cracking that fucking windshield. Holy shit.
TV is slowly rotting your brain and turning into a slimy, gooey, mushy blob of pudding, and there's nothing you can do about it. See? I just told you what was happening, and you're still watching TV. Amazing.
They're finally wanting your brains, just like Mom promised they would.
Do apps really work for ghost hunting? I would have told you no until this happened. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to tell me that number. Yeah, say it. I've had spirits come through the spirit box and read that number without a problem. Four. Who said 4?
No fucking way. Oh shit, fucking giraffe. He busting that move. Oh.
That's it.
Yeah, that motherfucker run fast as shit. Oh shit. What the fuck is it? Nah, bro, yo, that shit gave me.
This is Emily's fridge. They say she was supposed to meet her lover here to elope, but he never came, so she herself by the rafters. We asked her if she wanted us to leave. We wanted to walk slowly on the other side before we left, but we heard a loud bang and ran to the car.
You have mentioned that there's interdimensional potential. Could you expound on that? And then in terms of multidimensionality, that kind of thing, the framework that I'm familiar with, for example, is something called the holographic principle, It derives itself from general relativity and quantum mechanics, and that is, if you want to imagine a 3D object such as yourself casting a shadow onto a 2D surface, that's the holographic principle. So you can be projected, quasi-projected from higher dimensional space to lower dimensional. It's a scientific trope that you can actually cross, literally.
Why is it that you refer to the phenomenon as non-human intelligence? Why deviate from the basis of extraterrestrial life?
I think the phenomenon is very complex, and I like to leave an open mind analytically to specific origin.
When you say specific origin, can you elaborate on that for those that might?
If it's a traditional extraterrestrial origin or something else that we don't quite understand from either a biological or astrophysics perspective, yeah, I just like to keep an open mind on what it could be, yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure? Should we? Say fuck it. We're already here. I'm rethinking. Come in. We're going. No.
Was captured.
Weak ass robbery attempt. The fan stopped.
Shake It Off was about how I shed my skin every 1,000 years, and the song Bad Blood was about how I drink blood out of my grandma's.
Save some blood for Paul Rudd. We're here for something extremely serious.
Wow.
Are you feeling headache?
Right in your face.
Or something in your house? You might have to do with this. Look at these levels. 0.4 EMF, around 300 radio frequency, and 11 electrical frequency. Look at that. Look at that EMF on the top left.
Damn.
You're supposed to have a max of 0.2. We're going 8 times the value there, 9 times the value, and it's jump up and down. Look at those EMF here.
Shit.
We're talking about like over 40 times the value on this one. I think this one is reading the highest EMF readings, guys.
What the fuck is that?
9.8 peaks. I saw a peak of 0.10. We're talking about 50 times over the value of 0.10, guys.
Are these Wi-Fi routers?
So I can't make this shit up, guys. They found a way to do it, even through your air conditioner thermostat.
Thermostats. Those shit look like hotspots. Like, that's crazy, man. That's fucking crazy.
This is their plan, people. These are demons. Just like the Bible says, It's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said, it's what they warned of, it's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it, make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans.
There is a secret document from the CIA that has just been released, and what it reveals is terrifying. It is called the story of Adam and Eve, and it explains how the end of the world will occur. And the scariest part is that it is entirely logical and makes complete sense. It explains that the North Pole and the South Pole shift every 12 to 15,000 years. And when this shift occurs, it triggers a massive apocalypse with earthquakes and giant tsunamis. After the apocalypse happens, we go back to prehistoric times, the Stone Age. It also states that the first humans like us lived 10,000 years before Jesus Christ. So we are approximately 13,000 years after the first humans, and we are already witnessing significant events like climate change and other catastrophes. The book also claims that we are the sixth civilization to emerge from the apocalypse. We reach a certain point in civilization, and then everything resets. This would explain many things, such as the Sahara Desert once being green and Antarctica having forests. Now things are changing, with some places becoming colder while others become hotter. This is why there is mention of the flood in the Bible, and it's likely what happened to Atlantis. It would make sense for a city to be underwater if water wasn't there before.
Could you tell us what has happened when the reptilians have entered your various homes? They access your home through portal entries, and then they either interact with you in your home or they take you elsewhere.
A lot of people have been asking, are reptilians real? And the answer to that is yes, reptilians are real, but they're actually demonic spirits that can't enter your house from demonic portals when you do things in your house that you shouldn't do and when you don't put on the armor and protection that God has provided us.
This incredible subterranean realm, called the Songdong Cave, is estimated to be roughly 3 million years old.
Many of you are being selected as guardians and sovereign humanitarians of the New World. This activated consciousness allows your body to be a divine vessel for light transmission.
Local residents describe seeing reptilian-type humanoid beings emerging from the Songdong Cave.
Your potential of service is unlimited.
It runs through the earth for nearly 6 miles.
Type humanoid beings are similar to the seraphim or the winged serpents in Kabbalistic tradition.
Man, look, man, I get everybody's happy about this Schumann resonance and, you know what I mean, the frequencies rising on the planet, man. But this is crazy, man. Look how many people is talking about this, man. Ain't no organic souls talking about this. It's just a bunch of clones. Why y'all so excited about y'all destruction, bro? That don't make no sense to me. Y'all should be begging the gods and goddesses for forgiveness, but instead y'all want it on TikTok.
It's at about 16.2 hertz, which ironically is an octave above the resonant frequency of planet Earth itself, which is about 8.1 hertz. So the Schumann resonant frequency of the Earth and the King's Chamber are directly linked together by frequency and sound.
Just glorifying y'all destruction. That don't make no sense to me. Oh, the Schumann resonance. The Schumann resonance, Brian, you gotta know, you gotta be an organic being in order to absorb just the rays of the sun. Y'all just ignoring all type of science right now, and y'all just trying to be on this feel-good teacher. I don't know what the talking about. All I know is that being organic to this earth, you're out of there. So stop teaching this, oh, we love everybody stuff. No, you are not organic to the planet. Y'all are clones, bro. Y'all need to accept that.
The EM field is
Niggas
not
be
a
clones, for real.
It is an AI net Ra put around us to hold us captive. It is the origin of the Smith program, the holographic sky. NASA represents it on patches as an electron field surrounding Earth. The Greeks called it the 12 Ethers.
what's the significance of UFOs? Like,
They're not coming from, well, I should say it this way. The significance of UFOs is multiple parts, but number one, it's not what you think it is. It's not coming from other planets. The evidence doesn't suggest that.
Interdimensional.
Yes, and the reason is because time is time is parallel. It's not linear, or it's not like we start here and go forward in time. Time is side by side, which means everything in the past and the future is existing in this moment, but within different frequencies.
The man, he's on the board of SpaceX, Tesla, Synthetic Genomics, which is Craig Venter's company, is trying to build artificial life, and D-Wave, and that's it. And this is his particularly poetic way of framing the difference between the machines we build and conventional computers. This is what they look like. There are two of them. These are from our lab in Burnaby in British Columbia. From the outside, they look like giant black monoliths, big metal boxes, about 10 feet on a side, 12 feet tall. And they are powered, they have a fridge inside them, a refrigerator. They cools these chips to almost absolute zero. Just a wisp, a fraction of a degree above absolute zero. Hundreds of times colder than interstellar space. Amongst the coldest and most isolated and extreme conditions that humans have ever been able to engineer. These fridges, interestingly enough, which are called pulse tube dilution refrigerators, have a thing called a pulse tube, which emits a sound roughly once per second, which sounds eerily like a heartbeat. So if you have the opportunity to stand next to one of these machines, it is an awe-inspiring thing, at least for me. It feels like an altar to an alien god. They really are impressive machines. At the heart of this big box is a tiny chip about the size of your thumbnail. And on this chip resides all of the wonder and magic that makes this thing go. I'm not going to describe in any mathematical detail how it all works, but let me give you an analogy. In quantum mechanics, there's this concept that a thing can exist in two states which are mutually exclusive at the same time, quote unquote. And I'm using those words because the English language was developed before we had concepts to describe what these things actually are doing. But I'm going to give you a roundabout way of understanding this. Imagine that there really are parallel universes out there, and now imagine you have two that are exactly identical in every respect, all the way out to the horizon as far as we can see, down to the last little atomic detail of every single thing, with only one difference. And that's the value of a little thing called a qubit on this chip, which is a contraction of quantum bit. And that qubit is very much like a bit or a transistor in a conventional computer. It has two distinct physical states, which we call 0 and 1 for bit. In a conventional computer, these are mutually exclusive. That device is either one or the other, never anything else. In a quantum computer, that device can be in this strange situation where these two parallel universes have a nexus, a point in space where they overlap. And when you increase the number of these devices, every time you add one of these qubits, you double the number of these parallel universes that you have access to. Until such time when you get to a chip like this, which is about 500 of these bits, you have something like 2 to the 500th power of these guys living in that chip. So the way I think about it is that the shadows of these parallel worlds overlap with ours. And if we're smart enough, we can dive into them and grab their resources and pull them back into ours to make an effect in our world. Now this may sound very odd to you and bizarre, and in fact I am using language that a normal theoretical physicist probably wouldn't use, but this is, what I'm telling you is absolutely correct and in line with the way that these things actually work. We've been doing this for some time now, and in fact we have our own version of Moore's Law. The doubling of the number of these qubits on the chip has happened once a year for the past 9 years. So for the last 9 years, every year the number of these qubit devices has doubled, and it will continue to do so. As a point of reference, in terms of how fast these things are, in one generation of chip, the one from the system that was installed at USC to the one that Google and NASA have now, the speed of the device went up by almost 500,000. This is the kind of progress that you're going to see with these types of machines going forward. And 500,000 sounds like an abstract number, but I put up a little mental comparison here to see what 5,000 really means. 500,000 is a big number when it comes to speed. All right, so now I'm getting into the last part of my talk where I'm going to make some predictions, some dangerous predictions. So predictions are very dangerous for a variety of reasons. Often they're wrong, which is one. But I think they're important because predictions somehow are our internal desires made manifest. Predictions are about what we want to happen, maybe not what
will happen. And I'm going to make 3 predictions, and all of them are dangerous in the sense that they're very unlikely to happen, maybe, but I think that there's a very good chance that they may. As an aside, I just wanted to say that, at least in the Valley, Silicon Valley, and maybe in the United States in general, there's a very deep feeling of unease about the top do this.
Yeah, man, they talk so much.
My second prediction, thank you very much.
Wokeness is a virus. It's infectious. It destroys your brain.
The wokeness is very potent.
This woke mindset virus.
The wokeness, this is all we should be talking about.
The woke monster is here, and it's coming for everything.
The American Medical Association has gone woke.
Professional sports have gone fully woke.
American Boy Scouts are the next to go woke.
Walmart is going woke.
M&M's going woke.
Minnie Mouse going woke.
Now the Army is going woke.
Plus, guess who's going woke? The Muppets.
And finally, your autocorrect, now going woke.
Wokeism.
Wokeification.
Wokeify.
The hyper woke. Uber woke.
The ultra woke.
Nobody's woke. It's awake.
The woke folks.
The woke-topians. Those wokesters. Wokeaholics. Wokeristas.
You know, wokey woke. Woke.
Super wokeness. They're all extreme. They've all been infected by the woke virus.
Woke critics on Rotten Tomatoes.
Woke lady superheroes.
Woke celebrities.
Woke universities.
Woke indoctrination.
Woke corporations.
Woke economics.
Woke nonprofits.
Woke education. Woke generation.
Woke journalists.
Woke scientists.
Woke Democrats. Woke Republicans. Woke millionaires. Woke billionaires.
Woke capitalism.
They are suffering from an incurable brain disease called wokeness.
The woke thing is a parasite.
Woke cancer.
Rapid onset woke dementia.
This is what happens when you are so woke that your brain just falls out of your head.
If masks protected you from a woke mind virus, would you wear a mask?
If it wasn't for the woke, we would have no content.
If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't have no fucking content. Yo, man, these people tripping, man. Why they trying to play the people that know information as if, like, there's some sort of, like, cult or, like, they trying to make fun of people? That's not cool, especially these news stations, man. They be lying out their mother asshole, you know what I'm saying? So, don't believe nothing you hear on the news, because the news be fake news. And it's propaganda, part of an agenda just to scare you. Don't get scared, you know what I'm saying? They just want to eat your fear. Stay away from that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if you guys did enjoy, do not forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more like this. We'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.
Cadence.